Welcome to Curious Mind, where we dive into the fascinating world of questions and explorations. Today, we're embarking on a journey to understand a topic that shapes our world in profound ways: geopolitics. Geopolitics is about how countries interact globally. It's a mix of diplomacy, strategy, and sometimes conflict, where nations compete for power, resources, and influence. It affects everything from the price of your coffee. Beans might come from Brazil, Ethiopia, or Vietnam, influenced by trade agreements, tariffs, and climate change. To the news you read daily, trade wars, peace treaties, or leadership changes shape our world profoundly. Geopolitics affects everyone. From street protests to high-level summits, its ripple effects are global. Understanding these dynamics helps us make sense of the world. Whether you're a student, professional, or just curious, stay tuned. We'll break down geopolitics and show its impact on your daily life. Welcome to our journey through global interactions. In this series, we'll explore why understanding geopolitics is crucial. Geopolitics isn't just about countries and borders, it's about the complex web of relationships that influence global events. From the rise and fall of empires to modern-day power struggles, geopolitics shapes the world we live in. We'll delve into power dynamics, territorial disputes, and the strategic decisions that nations make. These decisions often have far-reaching consequences, affecting not just the countries involved, but the entire global community. Understanding these dynamics can help us make sense of the news and the world around us. Economics and geopolitics are deeply intertwined. Trade agreements, sanctions, and economic policies can alter the balance of power and impact everyday lives. We'll look at how economic strategies are used as tools of influence and control. But don't worry, we'll break it down into bite-sized, engaging stories. Our goal is to make complex topics accessible and interesting. Through interviews with experts, historical context, and real-world examples, we'll provide a comprehensive understanding of geopolitics. So join us on this journey to uncover the forces that shape our world. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more updates on geopolitics. Let's start with the basics. Geopolitics is about power, who has it, who wants it, and how it's used. It's about the strategic decisions countries make to protect their interests and influence others. Take, for example, the rise of China. Its economic growth and global influence are reshaping the world order. The European Union is also facing challenges and opportunities in a rapidly changing world. Geopolitics isn't just about countries, it's also about global issues like climate change and technology. These factors are redefining how nations interact and compete. In the coming episodes, we'll dive deeper into these themes. From the Middle East's historical complexities to the role of technology in modern geopolitics, we'll cover it all. In this chapter, we'll explore the impact of geopolitics on global health. From pandemics to healthcare policies, geopolitics plays a crucial role in shaping the health outcomes of nations. We'll discuss how international collaborations and conflicts influence the availability of medical resources and the response to global health crises. For instance, during recent pandemics, we witnessed how political alliances and rivalries affected vaccine distribution and access to life-saving equipment. Countries with stronger diplomatic ties were able to secure resources more quickly, while others faced significant delays. Furthermore, global health policies are often influenced by the political agendas of powerful nations. These policies can determine which diseases receive funding for research and which communities get prioritized for aid. We'll also delve into case studies that highlight the importance of international cooperation in combating health emergencies. From the eradication of smallpox to the ongoing fight against malaria, geopolitical dynamics have always been a critical factor. Stay tuned as we uncover the intricate connections between geopolitics and global health, shedding light on how the decisions made by world leaders impact the well-being of populations worldwide. Next, we'll delve into the role of energy resources in geopolitics. Energy is a critical factor in international relations, with countries vying for control over oil, gas, and renewable energy sources. We'll examine how energy policies and resource distribution impact global power dynamics. Throughout history, control over energy resources has often determined the rise and fall of nations. From the oil crises of the 1970s to the contemporary race for renewable energy dominance, energy has always been at the heart of geopolitical strategies. Nations with abundant energy resources wield significant influence on the world stage, while those dependent on imports find themselves in more vulnerable positions. We'll explore how energy independence can be both a source of strength and a cause of conflict. For example, the discovery of new oil fields can shift regional power balances, leading to new alliances and rivalries. Moreover, the transition to renewable energy is creating new geopolitical landscapes as countries invest in technologies like solar, wind, and battery storage. By understanding the geopolitics of energy, we can better grasp the complex interplay between resource availability, economic stability, and international relations. Stay with us as we uncover the pivotal role energy plays in shaping our world. In this chapter, we'll examine the influence of cultural diplomacy in geopolitics. Cultural exchanges, media, and soft power are tools used by nations to build influence and foster international relationships. We'll explore how cultural diplomacy shapes perceptions and strengthens ties between countries. From international film festivals to educational exchange programs, cultural diplomacy allows nations to showcase their values, traditions, and innovations to the world. This form of diplomacy often goes beyond government-to-government interactions, reaching the hearts and minds of everyday people. For instance, the spread of pop culture phenomena like K-pop or Hollywood movies can create a favorable image of a country, making it easier to build alliances and partnerships. Moreover, cultural diplomacy can serve as a bridge during times of political tension. Through art, music, and shared cultural experiences, nations can find common ground and foster mutual understanding. This not only helps in conflict resolution, but also in building long-term relationships that are resilient to geopolitical shifts. We'll also look at how countries use media and digital platforms to project their cultural narratives globally. In today's interconnected world, a nation's cultural influence can often be as powerful as its military or economic might. Understanding the nuances of cultural diplomacy gives us a deeper insight into how soft power shapes global geopolitics. Finally, we'll discuss the future of geopolitics in a rapidly changing world. With advancements in technology, shifting economic powers, and emerging global challenges, the landscape of geopolitics is constantly evolving. Imagine a world where artificial intelligence makes critical decisions, where renewable energy sources surpass fossil fuels, and where space exploration opens new frontiers for international cooperation and competition. These advancements will redefine the balance of power, creating new alliances and rivalries. Economic shifts are also on the horizon. As emerging markets grow, traditional powerhouses may find their influence waning. Countries that can adapt to these changes will thrive, while those that resist may face economic decline. Global challenges such as climate change, cybersecurity threats, and pandemics will require unprecedented levels of international collaboration. How nations respond to these issues will shape the geopolitical landscape for decades to come. We'll provide insights into potential future scenarios and the factors that will shape the geopolitical landscape in the coming years. By understanding these trends, you'll be better prepared to anticipate and navigate the complexities of our ever-changing world. So, if you're curious about the forces shaping our world, you're in the right place. Our planet is a complex web of interconnected systems, from the natural environment to human societies, economies, and technologies. Each element influences the others in ways that are often surprising and always fascinating. By subscribing to our channel, you'll gain access to a wealth of information and insights that can help you understand these intricate dynamics. Whether it's the latest scientific discoveries, historical events that have shaped our present, or emerging trends that will define our future, we cover it all. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you won't miss any episodes. This way, you'll be the first to know when we release new content, ensuring that you stay informed and engaged with the topics that matter most to you. Thank you for watching, and let's turn curiosity into captivating stories together. We believe that knowledge is power, and by exploring these stories with us, you'll be better equipped to navigate the complexities of our world. So join us on this journey of discovery and let's make sense of the world, one story at a time.